This is Dental All-Stars, where we bring you the best in dentistry on marketing, management, and training. Here's your host, Alex Nottingham.
Welcome to another edition of Dental All-Stars. I would like to share with you a segment of an interview that I did with Dr. Clyde Maxwell titled, Make Your Dental Practice a Talk of the Town. Take a listen. Good evening and welcome to the All-Star Dental Academy Expert Webinar Series. We have Dr. Clyde Maxwell Jr. on the call tonight and on video as well. And Dr. Clyde was born and raised in New Jersey. He's a graduate of the University of Michigan Dental School. After dental school, Dr. Maxwell served for 3 years in the United States Army. You can see those biceps from the Army. For the last 25 years, he has been a general dentist, spending most of that time treating children. His greatest passion in life is to add value to the lives of others, particularly the lives of children who are less fortunate and underprivileged. Dr. Maxwell is the founder of Gentle Touch Smiles for Kids, a highly successful pediatric dental office in Wilmington, Delaware. Please welcome Dr. Clyde Maxwell Jr.
Thanks, Alex. That was very nice. Thank you.
All right, so in this webinar, we're gonna Dr. Clyde, Dr. Maxwell, Clyde Drexler. I play around with his names. We're gonna kind of present together. He put together a presentation, sure. and what I want to kind of set up for all of you is, we have his bio, but Dr. Clyde is a very successful dentist. He's got I'm not going to talk about his numbers. I know his numbers. That's his stuff. He does very well. But what I love about Clyde is, and what we're going to learn is some of the systems, how he does so well with that. But really what's important is, like we heard in the bio, his commitment to his vision, commitment to making a difference, purpose, right? And you'll see that exuded in the presentation. The other thing we're going to kind of learn as well is Dr. Clyde is an All-Star Dental Academy student, and how he's been able to integrate All-Star into his practice and create from it. And so I wanted to bring you an example of an amazing dentist and an amazing implementer and a great person that we can learn from. So we're going to kind of go through this. He's going to present. I might interject and ask some questions. If you have some questions as we're going along, if you want clarification, let us know, and then we can get to a formal Q&A after. But we'll do it a little differently. We're just going to have fun together with this presentation, all of us. All right? Dr. Clyde.
Well, thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. I'm actually very excited. It's an honor to be here with you. And I've always been comfortable with you ever since we met. And it's really an honor. I mean, when you ask me,
we look alike. Look at us with the beard.
I said, you know what? I know why I like that guy. I like his haircut. But yeah, it's been a great ride with you, and I'm honored to be here just to share some things. I'm a very informal kind of guy, like to have fun, and so let's try to keep that in the spirit of how we share tonight. Everybody is whoever's online. I really appreciate you tuning in, because I know everyone is tired from their day. I'm sure they had a long day today, and I really appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully we can have some fun and share some things that would maybe inspire you, or could add some value to you, hopefully. So, but no, we're going to do a couple shared things that we're going to overview about today. I'm going to talk about my office philosophy, creating an exceptional experience for your patients, and Q&A at the end. So it's pretty basic things. Let's start with just my office philosophy. I look at my office philosophy as a three-legged stool, and your three-stranded cord is not easily broken. Okay, so things are very, very stable with three strands, right? So the first thing is my mission. Our mission is to our mission and our vision and our values. The first is our mission. Mission for us is to achieve optimal health through oral health, education, motivation, and service. Called the EMS system for us. Educate, motivate, and serve. And actually, you'll see how I utilize that with my my training as well. We apply the same philosophy of educating, motivating, and serving my team as well. So I get that program into their mind as far as our mission and our commitment to our patients in the same fashion. So
now, Clyde, can I add the fact that you also do consulting as well for other dental offices? I won't go into detail, but you are a trainer as well. You train your team, and you train other offices around the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yeah. Appreciate that. I mean, that's not the focus of that, but yeah, I do some of that as well. Vision. Our vision is very simple. It's to add value. We seek to add value to the kids, providing the highest dental care in a fun and friendly atmosphere, and providing an exceptional experience every child, every time. That's our goal. That's why we're here. So every morning, we have our huddle. I usually choose one of the employees. I say, why are we here? And they have to come up, and they have to, usually stand in the front, or they stand where they are, and they tell us, they say, why are we here? And they reiterate this in their own way, and I say, always speak from your heart. I don't want them to just memorize this. Speak from your heart. Why are we here? We're here to add value for these kids. Create a fun and friendly atmosphere, providing an exceptional experience for every child every time. That's what we want to do. That's it. And if you keep that in mind, the why throughout everything you do, you always come back to that, and then that keeps you focused.
That's right.
Because you can't go wrong when you do that. Stay in the why, and it reflects too on with All-Star. One of the things I love about your program is that beginning, the mindset. You can't sleep on that. That is so important. Some people trying to go blow it off, but it's so key. Keeping you focused. Because if you try to blow it off, or you try to downplay it, perhaps later in your down in the process of your training, you'll find that you're going to have to go back to that at some point. To be refocused. So anyway,
and I like
what
Clyde is doing with his mission and vision, and notice how what he's doing is sharing with his team and having them restate it. There was a study that I cite often. I don't recall the exact number. Somewhere between 58 and I think it was higher, like 77% of businesses do not know what their company stands for, what the vision, what the mission is. And here he has the vision and mission, but not just that. It's something like the team has to put in their own words. So your team knows it. You review it. A lot of dentists are like, I just want a mission and vision statement, and I put it on my website. That's not enough. So Clyde, what else do you do in terms of your vision and mission? So you have your team restate it. You talked about your EMS earlier. How else do you utilize your vision and mission in your business?
Well, I usually, in every huddle, every morning we have we have someone that I choose to not just recite it, but in their own words to tell us why we're here. Because sometimes, you have perhaps even someone who's maybe not typically in that shift, because we're there from early in the morning till late at night. So you may have someone there who may not have that morning huddle experience. So we usually have them, so that they get exposure to that. The other thing is that we use we apply it. We want to find out, okay, what is it that you experienced? Perhaps you can share, either the person that is actually talking about the vision, or someone else that's in the huddle can maybe share an experience that happened either the day before or sometime that week. And then that way to see how it would apply. In other words, they may have seen the situation, especially when we're talking about the core values, which is the third leg. We didn't get to that yet, but when you incorporate the three legs, and you how do I use it is your question, is that we get people to express themselves, and we want to see, okay, how does this apply? We don't just want to be academic. Okay, how does this apply to our everyday? Give me some examples. Tell me about a mom that, you were able to affect, that family member, and how, she was impacted by the experience that she had. Let's share about it, and it may not be so positive. Maybe something that was negative that turned into a positive, or we got a chance to to reflect on it, and then we can say, hey, maybe we could have handled it differently. Maybe we handled it this way. So it's kind of like a reality role play because it gives us an example. Because you do role play too, but it's a reality one. Like, oh, this really did happen, and so let's share about it and see how we supply. So there's a picture of the office. Couple photos here. This is we call this the Smile Zone. We've taken a lot of time in terms of the design of the office to put in pretty much an elaborate situation for these high-tech games and things. For our waiting room, we don't really have a waiting room. We have it's a kids play area.
Dark ride? What is that? That's cool. Is that like virtual reality or something?
This is like it's a 4D theater ride.
Oh my gosh.
We have like,
do you charge for admission?
And
in there? How much does it cost?
Everything is free actually.
Oh, wow.
And and the kids absolutely go crazy over it. We have what's called Smile Zone points, and we have these cards. Let me see if I have one here. If you can see this here. There we go. You see it?
Cool. Smile Zone.
This is our Smile Zone card. Yeah. So what this is the kids get these cards, and it's kind of branded here. And what they do is this is an incentive program. So we get their lanyards. So when they come in, it's part of our welcome kit that we give to every family. And each child gets a lanyard, and they get their little card. It's their membership card. It's their Smile Zone card. And then we utilize that because it's rechargeable. And we have this kiosk that they actually register their card, and they get their points. And we issue points to the kids as a reward. So they get a chance to use all the games because all the games are programmed to accept the card. So no money.
Wow.
So they use the cards for a reward. So hey, you get a good report, you're going to get an extra 50 points or 100 points, or you do well. This is an incentive program, that positive reinforcement. It's really helps the behavior management. So it's one of our techniques we use.
Oh, you skipped. You need to go back. You skipped the jungle gym. It went too fast. That was a cool picture. Yeah.
Oh man, hold on. Right here? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Put that back up. That was pretty cool. Wow.
Yeah, let me.
And the basketball.
Yeah, that's our jungle gym. Yeah, we got the basketball. I got to put the Phillies up. I got to put my sixes up there, but at the time, sixes are a lot better now.
Bigger? Can you make it bigger? Put it on play mode.
Let me see. Yeah, hold on.
Nice.
Let me catch up here.
Well, your Philadelphia didn't do.
Oh, there we go.
Last night.
There you go.
Was it the other night?
What's that?
Philadelphia didn't do well a few nights ago.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay. You can't win them all. Wow, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's the jungle gym. We got the Jurassic Park there, and basketball game.
Wow.
We've got the motorcycle games and the race car games as well. Some folks, say that it's kind of like a little Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if Chuck E. Cheese or, if you guys have them.
Yeah, we have them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
So the kids, they really love it. So it's about 4,000 square feet of space that we dedicated for the fun zone.
I was going to say, you have like a whole different warehouse just for that.
Right. Well, I converted the whole, it was a warehouse. I converted the whole thing to part clinical, and then the other part.
Amazing.
Threelegged stool. This is the third leg. Third leg is the very important leg as well. This is the core values. We have 3 core values. One is the commitment to our patients, the company, and coworkers. Compassion for our parents, patients, coworkers, and connection with the parents, the patients. Our ability, our success really is in our ability to connect. Because you increase your influence, because that's what leadership is about. If you want to lead your team and your patients to better oral health, in order to have, you have to have influence, and your influence is dependent on your ability to connect. So it's all connected: connection to influence to leading.
The 3 C's.
So that's one of our, the 3 C's: commitment, compassion, and connection. That's what we put our hat on as our third leg for our team. Part 2 will be about creating an exceptional dental experience, and basically I'll just kind of talk about how we utilize these things on the three-legged stool, how we use all three to create this exceptional dental experience. Because that's what we want for our patients. I mean, let's face it. I mean, if you know, people, the most powerful form of advertising is the word of mouth. You can have all the billboards you want. You know, you might get them in the door the first time, but how do you get them coming back? How do you get people to tell other people? I mean, you got to serve them. You got to let them come out of there and saying, man, I love this place. You know, I love that team. You know, and that's what they're gonna go share that with other people. The exceptional experience is the first impression. First impressions is lasting, right? And the welcome and the exam. That's 3 parts to the exceptional experience. You know, the first impression, you know, I still applaud, you know, the All-Star Dental team and what you guys have done. You're revolutionizing as far as I'm concerned, you know, the practice of dentistry. It's been, and we've had the honor to have Dana come down and do on-site training for us, and it was phenomenal. Our team still talks about Dana. So hats off to Dana. She's awesome. I mean, love you for Dana because it was incredible. We had such a change in the mindset. We thought we were already on point, but she took this to another level.
Thank you to our guest, and thanks for listening to this podcast. Stay on for a quick introduction to the benefits of All-Star Dental Academy's training program. Years ago, you could just open up a practice and be a great clinician and patients would come. But dentistry is changing in a big way. How do you stay competitive? You have to improve your practice's customer service skills. But you retain little from seminars, and having someone come to your office can be expensive. So what's the answer? All-Star Dental Academy. We put practice management training online, available 24/7 in a systematic, done-for-you process that just works. It is the most comprehensive online training program in the industry. Don't take our word for it. We are partners and member benefits with a variety of leading industry groups. Unfortunately, 97% of dentists train their team less than once a year, if ever. Gain a competitive advantage and join the top 1% of dentists that train consistently. But we didn't stop with team training. Dentists acknowledge that they are not great at business. To compete with corporate practices, you need to be great at dentistry and the business of dentistry. So we created the All-Star Dental MBA to systematically upgrade your skills in leadership, management, marketing, and more. Get in touch and let's talk about how All-Star Dental Academy can help you improve phone conversion, manage broken appointments, build and keep an all-star team, and be the best you possible.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Dental All-Stars. Visit us online at allstardentalacademy.com.